Hello everyone, welcome back to Cursed on Late Night Gaming here at the IAE 2953 event. Today is the day. Today is Drake Day. Drake is my favorite manufacturer. Apparently it just gets a D. It doesn't get its full logo, just a D today. I don't know why that is, because it's a big D. So yeah, today is Drake Interplanetary. There's the Kraken. I don't expect to see that here in reality. It's going to be in hologram form, undoubtedly. But yeah, let's see. I don't think there's any new offerings here from Drake except for the Scout, the Cutter Scout, which we've all seen before. Here we have the Caterpillar and the Scout and the regular Cutter, yeah. Let's take a look at the, where is the... They don't have the little thing here. Oh, it's over here. Let's take a look at what the show has to offer. Yeah, it's a small show. Caterpillar, Cutter, Scout in the one room, Herald, Buccaneer, Corsair in the other room, and then all the Cutlasses and the Vulture in the next room. That's pretty much it. There's, oh yeah, downstairs, Dragonfly, Mule, and then the Kraken in holographic form, yeah. Yeah, the Caterpillar is something I have kind of set myself as a goal to buy with in-game money. Because otherwise, why are you playing, you know? I could just go to the store and buy a Caterpillar. And then you got it. Whoopee. And then what do? You know? So I'm using that as my source for gameplay. I'm looking to buy a Cutter. Or a Caterpillar. All right, so let's start here. I have a Cutter. It is my daily driver. Yeah, it's a wonderful ship. It's a great starter ship. I believe it holds 4 SCU. Right here we have 1, 2. They stack on top of each other. 3, 4. Here are all the components, and you can push the little button and play with them. As a side note, I yesterday with the Origin show, I tried to have music playing, and I found the music in the show is so loud, there was no point. So I'm sorry if the music blasts you out. I have no control over the show volume. Okay, so yeah, here. And then inside we have our little space bathroom. Yep, here is your space bathroom to take your space pee-pees and poo-poos. I don't think there's any... Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, there it goes out a little further for those of you who have trouble aiming. And then there's the shower there. Then we have a bed. I believe storage is it above or below? I don't use that. I just use the press I and go into ship storage. Yeah, so... Ooh, shit. So right here we have a room for one gun. I put my... up here I always put my... utility tools. What are they called? Multi-tools up in here. Yeah, because it sucks to get somewhere and then you don't have a freaking multi-tool. And then, of course, the getting in the ship, it does a cool little thing where it lifts you up, turns you around. And here you are. It's got a pretty good view. I mean, you can even look up. You can see up. I got the Tobii eye tracker on right now. I love this ship. It's my daily driver. Let's see. Some of the features some people forget to notice is this little button right here, deploy. Boop. And it deploys these side shields. It's not doing it. That's interesting. But it deploys these little side shields. What if I push it again? No, retract and deploy. It's not doing it. But we'll try it on the Scout over there. But it, yeah, covers up half of this window. I don't know. It's just a gimmick. It's just like, it doesn't really do anything, but it's just kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, I'm about ready too.
So, yeah, it's a great ship. Let's take a look from the outside. It has the two little fins on the back, and the Scout has the spoiler. That's how you can tell them apart. And the cutter, regular cutter, it also doesn't have the scanner on the top. Yeah, it's a great starter. And this dude's gonna stand here in my way. Move it, dude. Dude, move it.
If I had the credits, I'd probably get one of these for myself.
Actually, did you know that this wasn't the original design? I've seen pictures of some earlier versions and they were
Excuse me, sir.
there.
So this is the bummer of this ship, is that there is no exit through the side like there is in the Titan.
I really appreciate that they've got some of their classic designs on display.
Excuse me, sir. What a clown.
Okay, I think I'm about done here.
I'm just gonna stay here.
Annoying people. The verse would be so much nicer without all the people in it. All right, and here's the Scout. Pretty much the same thing. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there you can see that the Scout has the scanner thing on top, which right now has no gameplay. So right now it does nothing. I did a video on the Scout reviewing it, and I said I'd still recommend the other cutter for a starter ship, and I got some downvotes for that. But honestly, why would you not? Because this has less SCU. And the scanning function that takes up the SCU you would normally use is non-functional right now. So what would be the point? So this has one SCU spot, and that's it. So it stacks two, and that's all it does. Other than that, the ship is exactly the same. Here is the engineer station, which is supposed to be for the scanning stuff. I don't know if there's any controls here to exit. Power on. Okay. Now, does that deploy anything? Doesn't let me look. It turns the Toby on. That's weird. But other than that, yeah. It's the same ship. Same interior. Let's do this again, see if that jerk can come and block me in the cockpit again. Just out of curiosity, I want to see if this turns. No, they haven't turned off. I wonder why. Yeah. So we deployed the scanner when we turn that thing on. It just lifts it up on a little scissor jack. So that's the difference between the two.
As a manufacturer, I think this might be one of their strongest showings to date.
I think they've somehow outdone themselves with their latest lineup.
Wow, it's kind of laggy here today. So yeah, so you lose 2 SCU on this, but you gain a scanner. The other one you have 4 SCU. So for a starter ship, I still stick by what I said. I would recommend the regular cutter as a starter ship over this. They're the same price. This has the Honda spoiler stuck on the back. But yeah. Here's the Caterpillar, of course. This is the big Drake hauler transport. It's huge. And it's a bear to get out of a hangar. I've been in them before. I don't own one, as we mentioned at the start. Okay, can I push up now? Yep. That's what I like about Drake is that they have buttons. Everything, it's not like click an area. There's a button. And a lot of ships like exiting the Titan, you click just in the air kind of. There's no button. Yeah, look at these huge cargo spaces. Yeah, good job, buddy. Every one of these opens so you can put SCU in from any direction. Both sides. Every one of these has a ladder so you can climb up to get up to the operation stuff. It's even got stuff in the front. Gunship here, or turret, I mean, gunship. They wish. Oh. Okay. Huge, huge ship. Again, sorry about the music. Listen to that blasting. It's like they put a speaker up there and I'm right next to it. Oh, wow. This is the top turret, obviously. Nice. The cockpit for this is kind of different. It's not in the front of the ship, which is interesting. It's up here on the side. So yeah, kind of different. Got a pilot and a co-pilot.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake Interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
It's got an okay view. It's not great, but
No, I don't think this is as good as some of their other work.
yeah. Huge, huge ship. And then down here, I believe, is more turrets. Yeah. I think there is. So here's some beds and sink and stove. I guess is like a living area. Wow, it's kind of sparse. Shower, bathroom. Here's the tech area, I think. All the components.
Okay, I think I can for now. Time to hit the next hall.
I think I might stay here a bit longer.
Whoa.
Need everything yet.
Come on. Calm down. Calm down. Yeah. And I think this is the belly turret, right? Yep, lower turret. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, good.
Wow. You can really see the influence of some classic designers online.
Seeing it in person is a lot different than I imagined.
But yeah, this is quite a big ship. It's kind of easy to get turned around, but you can always come to these central halls and just jump out. So, all right, on to the next section. Let's see, is it this one over here?
Such a good chance to see all my favorite vehicles.
Oh my God, so loud. Yeah, 4 and 5. Nice gradual fade of the music there. Okay, there's the Herald, which unfortunately has no gameplay. It's supposed to be one of the fastest ships in the entire game. It's made for data running.
Like seeing much else.
It's meant to get some information where it needs to go quick. I don't understand that gameplay yet. I mean, it's not in the game.
As a manufacturer, I think
But-
this might be one of their strongest showings to date.
Excuse me, I'm talking.
They've somehow outdone themselves.
But you know what's faster than internet? I mean, it feels weird that you're physically hauling data. That feels strange to me. But
Another year, Another IAE.
So here's the terminal for your.
Such a good chance to see all my favorite vehicles in one place.
My God, those VOs are just like. Let's see here. Power on was there a second ago there.
Wow, look at this.
Hello and welcome
How
aboard your
fun
Drake
would it be to own
Interplanetary
one?
craft.
To be honest,
Your systems are
I'm not
online.
exactly sure.
It didn't do much, did it? Said it's online. Whoa. Did it do something outside? No? Oh, some clowns here. But it's a really tiny ship. God.
Yeah, I'm about ready too. Let's
It's
go.
got one bed, one pink guy in a suit. Yeah. But it's just supposed to go really, really fast.
I'm into what they're showing this year.
I think they've somehow outdone themselves with their latest lineup.
It's got really weak guns. It's just meant to get away. Now here is the Corsair. This is a beautiful ship. The way it unfolds asymmetrically is really nice. I've got one. Just couldn't resist. This is a
Seeing it
considered
is
like
a
an
lot
exploration
than I
ship.
imagined.
Big cargo area for storing stuff.
Stuff like this is exactly why I love going to the
Lots of SCU space or vehicles or whatever you want back here. Open, please.
I've been pretty blown away by everything on the show floor this year.
This year's pretty good. I think I've seen enough of these.
Can't remember if that did something or
I might
not.
stay here a bit long.
Quite honestly, I mean, if I'm being honest, I have one of these. I don't use it that often because I'm more of a single player person. And it's just a big ship to be taking with you everywhere. Oh, there's that guy. Yeah, so every little room has a bed with storage underneath. I don't know why that door shut. Oh, right there's the storage.
It's pretty impressive.
I really appreciate that they've got some of their classic designs on display.
Yeah, see, for the crew, kitchen area. I think this is a bathroom. Yeah, bathroom there. This is a kind of a risky elevator to get out of sometimes because it goes down level with the surface, and sometimes that'll push the ship and make it all Z-fight or collision fight. And here is a side turret. Here is a side turret. And then here is the cockpit. It's got cute little features like that fan running there, you know.
It's not the best I've seen from this manufacturer, but
I don't know. I don't think this is as good as some of their other work.
But it's got a lot of guns.
Okay, I think I've absorbed as much as I can for
There's a
now.
turret on top. There's two on the sides and a bunch of guns on the front. Not sure if there's a belly
Seeing it in
one.
person is
I
a
don't think
lot
so.
different than I imagined.
It's a little clunky it to fly. It's heavy and not very responsive, but
I'm gonna go into anything.
you know,
I
can't
should
have
try
everything.
staying in front of them to make sure I
But
don't
the
miss
reason I like Drake is just this kind of raw chords on the floor. This is actually a panel you can use. Open, it's not slick. You know what I mean? It looks like. Whereas yesterday's This is the captain's area with a locker and everything. Whereas yesterday had Origin, which was kind of this rich person ship
Sears
manufacturer. I see Drake as the opposite of that.
That was a show.
It's the common guy, no money type of ship manufacturer, and that's why they say Drake ships are preferred by pirates, because it's people who don't have any cash. And like during the Invictus event, they weren't invited, so they had their own show because they were supposedly too outlaw focused. But that's what I love about them.
Love this style, but it's not for me.
That's what everyone says. Some people, a lot of people love the style, but it's not for them. So here's another speedy ship, the Buccaneer. Goes fast in a straight line. It's like a muscle car. It goes fast in a straight line, not so good on the turns.
Wow, look at this beauty. How fun would it be to own one?
I do not have a Buccaneer. I have a Buccaneer, but I don't have it
Maybe you'd
like I bought it or anything. It came as a loaner for something. I don't know what it was.
I'm going to move on to the next hall, I think.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake Interplanetary craft.
Pretty good views.
Systems are online.
I mean, some of these pillars get in the way, but not really. Then, of course, when you're accelerating hard, those little vents, those kind of fins on the side open up, and it really looks really cool. From the top, it is a star. So,
sure why I keep coming to
yeah,
this.
I like the ship a lot.
Such a good chance to see all my favorite vehicles in one place.
It's got the Gatling turret on the top, and then a bunch of side guns here. It
Manufacturer, I think this might be
it does a pretty good job.
showing today.
It's a fun ship. I change the loadout on it often because I don't like bullets. I'm not that great of a combat pilot, so I hate it when I run out of bullets. I know bullets hit harder. I just am not good at hitting so much. Okay, on to the next one. We are going to the Cutlass world, right? Cutlass. That's 2 Apex Hall 1. Yeah, okay. Very purple.
All right, gonna keep the schedule I made. I better head to the next exhibit.
Yeah, I'm about ready too. Let's go.
They always have these here. I never look at them. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's anything different or not. I never look at the little stuff sitting on the side. All right, here's the Cutlasses and the Vulture. Cutlass Black, yes.
Seems like a lot of people.
If I'm not in the Cutter, I'm in the Cutlass. That's the steel. The black is right there, I think.
Okay, I think I'm about done here.
The steel is the combat version. It's got lots of cool features, but they really jacked the price of it. And I heard it's not that great actually in combat. Why is it off the floor? But it has these cool things all over the place, which is not letting me.
My style, but I'm kind of into what they're showing this year.
It's not letting you use them. That's kind of a bummer.
Themselves with their latest lineup.
But they're like a gun on a turret, and you stand here with them shooting, and it's got one on each open door. Yeah, see? Grip. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see wanting to buy something like this.
Okay, why did it
Can't
just...
imagine buying one, but it would definitely be fun to use for a weekend.
This would definitely be fun to use for a weekend. Shooting my neighbors. Yeah. Bunch of cool guns, and this is the drop stuff. And then of course inside is the normal
On the show floor this year.
Drake stuff or Cutlass stuff. It's got 2 bunks, gun rack, and then pilot co-pilot. Interestingly, the co-pilot goes up above the pilot, I believe. You go up really high in a co-pilot
I
seat.
think I've absorbed as much as I can for now. Time. Oh,
I think I might stay here.
And
as
then
long
here's
as
the
I
top
can't
turret.
everything yet.
So it's got lots of guns. This is the steel version, and then this is the blue version. This is like the cop version, kind of. How did they describe it here? Interdiction. Sleek, mean, and royal, the Cutlass Blue adds missiles and more aggressive engine and Durasteel holding cell in the cargo bay to the standard model. What is the standard model? The Cutlass Blue is the Outworld Militia standard ship of choice for patrols. So yeah, it's like a cop ship. And it's got cop stuff. It's got flashing red and blue lights on it and everything. That's... I don't know why they don't have them on. Wouldn't you have them on at a show?
stuff like this is exactly why I love going to the IAE so much.
So here are the holding cells for bad people that has no gameplay. They don't do that yet. And then you get up front here in habitation area, and it's the same Cutlass again. They hold lots of bad people. They really plan on pulling in the criminals.
Last one I went to.
I'm glad you came. It's always better exploring the show with someone else.
And then the Vulture. The Vulture's the scrapper. Well, let's not hit the Vulture yet. The Vulture's a different topic. So let's go over to the rescue version of the Cutlass. Let's stick to Cutlasses until we get through them all. And those of you that don't know, I assume that's the only people who watch my videos are the ones that are new to the new to Star Citizen. These are beds you can heal people, so if they get hurt, you can come back and heal. You can't respawn here, but you can heal.
I thought.
The Carrack has a bed you can respawn in,
I've seen pictures of some earlier versions and they were pretty out there.
but not the Cutlass. And then, of course, up front here is the same Cutlass. Yeah, this has healing beds, medical rescue. Kind of cool. Also has the flashing lights like a emergency vehicle. And then here is my baby, Cutlass Black Cargo.
To tip my hat to them as a manufacturer.
It holds a lot of stuff.
Pretty impressive.
And then it even has, nobody notices, they have these little seats here that you can have lots of people in the ship with you. Yep.
I'm going to move on to the next hall, I think.
You want to go on ahead? That's fine. I'll catch up with you later.
Your systems are online.
Pretty good view. Looking out from the
This is the first time
ship
I've been
here.
to one of these. I'm so excited.
This year's pretty good. Should have seen the last year though. That was a show.
It does go into VTOL mode. Those engines rotate for better vertical takeoffs.
Wow. What a real view.
And then the cockpit for the co-pilot one is similar. You just go higher. You go kind of up
Not
above
best
the
I've seen
pilot.
from this manufacturer, but still a pretty solid showing.
Yeah, they've done a good job.
There's no guns for the co-pilot that I know of.
Extra impressive. All right, if I'm gonna keep the schedule I made, I better head to the next exhibit.
Yeah, I'm about ready too. Let's go.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake Interplanetary craft.
Yeah. I always trade out these guns for something bigger.
Even with the crowd, I definitely think the IAE is worth going to.
But yeah, this is a great ship to get in and check stuff out. It's got room for if you come across stuff you want to take with you. It's got lots of room for that. It's just all around good ship. I love the Cutlass. Okay, now the Vulture. The Vulture is a salvage ship, and yes, I own one of these too. It is wonderful. It is great to just go out into space and chill, salvaging. The SCUs come chucking out here. It's supposed to hold 12 SCU, but you can get more in. So this whole area here is for SCU, and you can stack them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you know. But you can also stack them here. Now they meant to have this open so that it would give you room to walk, but you can stuff it. And you say, well, then how do you get in and out of the ship? Well, the Vulture has an exit from the cockpit, so you can stuff this thing full and easily come home with 100K worth of scrap, worth of salvage. But the scary thing is that while these snap to a grid, these don't. So things can get kind of rattly and it can get a little scary sometimes. Okay, this is the living area here. I don't think this opens. And it's got, you know, spaceship stuff.
This is exactly why I love going to the IAE so much.
Here's the components.
Buying one, but it would definitely be fun to use for a weekend.
Bed. Here's your personal storage. Here is the shower. I don't know if there's a bathroom in it. Yeah, maybe.
I tell you, there's
I don't know.
being at the IAE.
Oh,
I'm glad you came. It's always better exploring the show
I've never
with
seen that
someone
before. Okay, and then here's the cockpit.
Okay, I think I'm have to hit the next hall.
else. I think I might stay here a bit longer.
Good views.
I'm gonna go and
Is
see
it
if
gonna
I
let
can
me
find anything more
turn it on?
I think I might stay here a bit longer. Haven't seen everything yet.
Looks like no. Not gonna. Exit ship.
I've been waiting so
Quantum
long.
spooling.
This is the first time I've been to one of these. I'm so
Actually, did you
excited.
know that this wasn't the
This year's
original
pretty
design?
good.
I've seen
This
pictures
was
of
last year though.
They were pretty
That was
out
a
there.
show.
Nope, they aren't gonna let me power them on.
Got to tip my hat to them as a manufacturer.
I guess they don't want you bringing those arms out. So what happens is those arms come out and you can guide them to grab salvage.
Provide the credit.
Yeah, there's a million people out there. I've got videos of me doing it too, so it's like,
Is a lot different than I
it's
imagined.
really not as, it's super easy and great way to make money. I personally don't do the salvage missions because that detracts a bunch of people. I go out into space and just find something, and then nobody's really bothering you, and you're out there just making money. Like I said, bring home 100K easy.
It's not the best.
So it's got the side door here
but still a pretty solid showing.
to get out.
Good job. And no one took the history
I have taken out
Next hall, I think.
very low risk targets with
just to make sure I didn't miss anything.
the vulture before. It doesn't have really great firepower, but it's okay. But then you can get up and down from here if you want to just skip going through the whole ship. So yeah, it's
Keep the schedule I made. I better head to the next exhibit.
the prospector used to be the way I made money, and then when I got this is kind of my go-to now. All right. On to the last little bit. It is the downstairs mule, dragonfly, and the Kraken, which we all wish we could own, but never will. Actually, the Kraken is something it'd be cool to have, but I wouldn't use it the way it's meant to be used. It's meant to be a large crew of people with a guy who's organizing them, and I'm just not that guy. I like solo gameplay more. I like small group of people.
Chance to see all my favorite vehicles in one place.
So that's not me. It would be fun to be a part of a crew for a night or something. That'd be fun. I need a drink. Let's drink whatever this thing is. All right, here are the dragonflies. I hate these things. I love Drake ships. I hate the dragonfly. I absolutely hate them. They are a hover vehicle, and to me, they are just a straight road to death. Everything you're riding on a rough planetary surface, every rock you hit is damaging it, and they just explode. It's just, they're awful. I would never own one. I bought one in game once, and I was like, okay, I wish I could return it. They're hideous. They suck. Some people love them. Not my thing. Here, I'll get on one. I'm not going to rent it. So they hover way up in the air, and then when it's not, of course, going to do it here. And you're like, okay, all right. And then you turn them off. You try to get down to the ground, and so you turn them off, and then it just drops like a rock. It just sucks. I'm sorry. I hate them. Not to mention when you're going to bunker missions and stuff, they look so cool, don't they? But when you're going to bunker missions and stuff, anything that hovers is targeted by turrets. So you're going to die. They're just not good. Sorry. The mule's over here. The mule's fun. It can spin around like a tank, like spin in one place. But they're going to pick up SCUs. So you're supposed to be able to put SCUs in here and boxes on here for box missions. I don't think that works yet. I was never able to successfully get a SCU to be picked up. And it's supposed to be able to pick up an SCU on the front here too. I could never get that to work. I don't know if it's not a thing yet. And also, everyone's talking about the C1 Crusader C1 Spirit and how it has the beam to pick up stuff. It's got a tractor beam on the back that you pick up SCU with. The Drake Black is supposed to have that as well. They just haven't implemented it yet. So don't give the Spirit all the credit. I believe most of the cargo ships are supposed to get a version of a tractor beam on the back. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun little ship. I use it to bang around in. This is actually really cheap in game, and then you've got something that easily fits into like a cutter. It fits in a cutter. It's tight. It fits in a cutter, but it also fits in the Cutlass, and you can do bunker missions in that. So you park far away from the turrets, get in this, and zoom all over to the bunker without getting shot at. But it doesn't have a room for a friend. So if you have a friend with you, you can't use this.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake Interplanetary craft.
Absorb as much as I can for now.
Yeah, but it's fun. And as a side note, for some reason, when you set these up to self-destruct, they have an extremely huge blast radius. So you can take a mule and park it next to something and then set it to self-destruct and run away, and it will blow up huge ships. If you just want to be a jerk. All right, now here is the Kraken. I can't remember what the crew size is supposed to be on this thing. Like 10 people or something? I can't remember. Drake Interplanetary Kraken. The Kraken has been released and Okay. And that means one thing. There's no putting it back. This attack carrier has changed the way militia operates forever. And when it comes to personal defense, there's one thing you'll never want to be, and that is falling behind. A protector and a beacon of freedom in an often cruel universe. Wow, what flowery language. The Drake Interplanetary has made this capital ship available to all who's tasked with safekeeping those unable to protect themselves. The Kraken is both a sanctuary and a self-contained war machine ready to take on the most daunting adversaries. Now,
Seems like it's
Drake is seen as the manufacturer for the people against the government. So that's why they're saying that. It's a pirate ship. People against the government. All those landing pads on it. And I hope the day, this game is so ridiculous that I find myself thinking, I hope I get to see one someday, So I do. I hope I get to see one. I almost said it out loud. I hope I get to see one day. I don't know if I ever will, but I think they would get people way more excited for this if they had it in color. Had like a model of it there, They could do so much more. Have little like holographic people walking around on the deck, give you a sense of scale. I don't know. So that's it. That's the Drake showing. Yeah, not a lot of new things this year, just the Scout. But still, Drake is still my favorite manufacturer. Love it. Look forward to whatever they have coming in the future, which I guess would be the Kraken. But
from what I've seen so far,
thank you for joining me. Of course, let's see what's tomorrow. I think tomorrow is quite a menagerie of different things. Let's see here. Yeah, so tomorrow is Consolidated Outland. That's the people who make the Mustang and the Nomad. I think those folks need more ships. Argo, so the Mole and the SRV should be there. That should be interesting. The SRV is the tow truck of space. And then Gray Cat, which is the ROCs, mining equipment, and Kruger is the Little Merlins, the ships that are like inside the ships that don't have any quantum drive. All right, so join me tomorrow for those. That should be a good show. And yeah, thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time. These videos are dropping every day as soon as they come. Something to note, when I post them, I put them up as soon as YouTube processes them, they go up. Now, it takes YouTube an additional 4 hours to process the high definition version, the 4K versions of these. So please be patient. If you jump in and it looks like crappy quality, it will come back later once YouTube finishes processing the 4K versions. These videos all go in 4K. So, all right. Thank you very much. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great day and go buy a Drake ship.